Hello, Miss Rinehart. Thank you for your time.
My pleasure. Thank you, Tony.
Gina Rinehart, mining heiress, the richest person in Australia, one of the richest women in the world, and quite possibly soon the richest person in the world. There seems to be some antagonism from the Australian public. Why?
Well, I'm very wealthy. I'm successful. I'm a tall poppy.
Recently you had some advice for those people. What did you say?
Yes, I told them to work harder so that they can be better off. Like me.
I think your words were, get out of the pub.
Less drinking, more digging. I see you. Are you going to Centrelink? Turn around. Less drinking, more digging. Less drinking, more digging, everybody. Come on, Australia. Grab your country by the balls.
Is that why you favour hiring migrant workers? Do you feel they work harder than Australian workers?
In some cases, I think that they do. Yes. They appreciate opportunity. Opportunities that many Australian workers seem to take for granted.
Previously, you've noted that you would like to employ workers from Africa who work for $2 a day. But those workers are from developing countries, often experiencing abject poverty. Isn't $2 a day a significant amount for those people?
That's right, Tony. I'm helping them.
But how could they survive working for $2 a day whilst working in Australia? How could that even cover the basic cost of living whilst they were here?
Well, at least I'm giving them a job, giving them hope.
In a modern economy, a developed and progressive society like Australia's, do you think it would be fair to pay an Australian worker $2 a day?
Well, maybe not $2 a day, Tony, but certainly less than the minimum wage this country forces me to pay them.
So you would like Australian workers to work a lot harder and for a lot less. How do you think that might make the average Australian worker feel coming from one of the richest people on this planet?
Well, at least I'd be giving them a job. Am I right?
All right, you've noted publicly on a number of occasions that you care deeply about Australia's future. In fact, you've even penned a poem to that effect, of which I'll read a little excerpt. Some envious, unthinking people have been conned to think prosperity is created by waving a magic wand. Through such unfortunate ignorance, too much abuse is hurled against miners, workers, and related industries who strive to build the world. If Banjo were alive today. Oh. But you lobbied extensively against the government's proposed tax on the super profits of the resources sector. Now, given your extraordinary wealth, why didn't you think it fair that more of these profits from mining these resources be taxed and be redistributed to the Australian people in the form of better health, education, roads, superannuation, the development of green technologies for future generations, rather than accumulating unfathomable personal wealth for yourself?
Because I found them.
So you want even more money for yourself, even more wealth, even more than makes you one of the richest people on this planet. You don't want to pay any more tax, hence your move to Singapore, yet you still want Australian workers to work a lot harder and for less. How is that good for Australia's future?
Because working hard is good for our future?
By our future, do you mean Gina Rinehart's future?
Less drinking, more digging. It's all about hard work, Australia. I'm hot, parched. Have a drink.
Excuse me, we're full. Sorry. Could you please step to the side?
There's no one in there.
Unfortunately, members only.